Good morning. It is a rainy day here, so Bunky and I are having a very cozy little morning, and I thought it was the perfect day to make one of my favorite little fall treats. These 2-ingredient like pumpkin spice muffins. They're so good, and you just need a box of this like spice cake mix and then a can of pumpkin, and that's literally it. They're the easiest things, but they're so good. So you just literally mix your can of pumpkin puree with your cake mix. Now, if you feel like your batter is like a little too thick, you can add a splash of milk in here, which I think I usually do that. When I made these for the first time, I thought they were gonna be kind of dry, but they are not at all. Like, they are the most moist, amazing muffins, and every single bite just like tastes like fall. I'm gonna add just a tiny splash of milk. I mean, just look at that color. It is so beautiful. Okay, these are going in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. And while these are in the oven, I'm gonna make us a little cream cheese frosting to go on top. That's like my favorite part. So I have some cream cheese that I'm just trying to like bring up to room temperature. Usually if I set it right here, the heat from the oven will like warm it up faster. Muffins are out of the oven and they look and smell amazing. I'm gonna let these cool off. Then in here I have like half a block of cream cheese, some powdered sugar. I'm gonna add just like a splash of milk in here, and then get this all mixed together. And once our muffins cool off, we'll add our little cream cheese frosting on top. Gotta do a little taste test. Oh my gosh. That little concoction, I don't know how those 3 little ingredients could make something so delicious, but that is perfection. This is crazy how like easy these things pop out. That is amazing. Okay, y'all, I'm laughing because I don't mind that these look a little rustic. Like, this is how they always look, which I kind of love that they're not just like perfect little muffins. And you know, it's okay if your cream cheese frosting looks like mine. But Bunky was like, we should get a baggie out and do this pretty.
I mean, I can appreciate the edgy tops on those, but
I love your appreciation for doing things, you know, a beautiful, nice way.
Slightly fancy. Now listen, I'm doing the test run here for you, okay? I'm gonna let you come back in. But let's just give it a little, you know.
Oh wow, Bunk. But see, then you're using so much.
That's all we need.
But we're not making cupcakes.
Oh, these are whatever you want them to be, Bunky.
Bunky, that is a lot of cream cheese frosting to your muffin.
Now it looks like a cinnamon roll. I was thinking, I was thinking that these are like, they're kind of like pumpkin cinnamon roll muffins, you know?
Yeah, they taste as good as a cupcake.
I feel like that's a perfect amount.
I will say it is a lot more beautiful than mine, that's for sure.
And a little bit more inviting. I mean, yours would have been totally perfect, but when you can just take a little baggie.
It's more fun your way, that's for sure.
It is. It's also, it's satisfying.
Let me see. Oh, so beautiful.
Even after you do that, you could still take your little
spatula
and kind of, you know, even it out a little bit if you want.
Taste it and tell us what you think.
Oh gosh, that's so good.
Aren't they amazing? It's the easiest little muffin ever.
They're so moist.
I know, it is wild.
It's like the perfect amount of pumpkin, but then you also get all that good
like cinnamon spice, nutmeg.
Cinnamon spice stuff from that cake mix.
But isn't the cream cheese frosting like the best? It goes so good with it.
Oh yeah. That's what takes them over the top.
Uh-huh.
I could eat way too many of these. Like way too many.
So I'm gonna sit down with the rest of my coffee, have my muffin, and then I'm gonna go get ready for the day. I know I told y'all this morning that it's like a really rainy day outside. We actually had this really bizarre tropical storm just like pop up out of nowhere. They were calling for like a chance of rain yesterday, and then all of a sudden it was like 100% chance of rain, and then it was like alert tropical storm, could turn into a hurricane. So it has been the weirdest weather yesterday and then all day today as well, but that's not gonna keep us from getting out of this house. Oh, the whole point of me telling you guys this is last night we were sitting on the couch and we kept hearing this alarm go off, and I was like, that sounds like it's coming from our garage. And so we walked out there and the wind was so strong that it like blew out our hot water heater. And then Bunky like went out there late night with like a flashlight, the pouring down rain, and he saw that there was like a the seal, is that right? The seal was cracked, kind of like it needed to be caulked. And so water was getting in there. So we had water coming out of our hot water heater.
It was a hot mess.
It was a whole situation. So Bunky put a trash bag over it last night just to like, you know, protect it for the nighttime. And then he went out there this morning and he caulked it, and we finally just got hot water back. It's working all as well now, but you never know how much you miss hot water until like you don't have it. And I like desperately needed a shower, so I was like waiting until, you know, we could turn it back on. Anyway, all is well now. So Bunky and I are gonna actually run over to Hobby Lobby and Home Goods. I have not been to Hobby Lobby in forever, but there's a few things there like craft wise that I need to get. So we're gonna go there, probably pop into Home Goods and just like see what they have. So we're gonna bring y'all with us. Now y'all, I was minding my business, just perusing through Home Goods. I was looking at fall decor, and little did I know I was gonna turn this corner and find Christmas decor. So don't get mad at me, but y'all, I was so excited to see it. I couldn't not show it to you. And no matter what time of year it is, anytime I hear a Christmas carol or I see some Christmas decor, it just makes my heart so happy. And I gotta be honest, it really got me so excited for Christmas, but I'm not rushing fall. I'm actually very happy that the fall season just started. I've still got to go apple picking. I gotta go to a pumpkin patch. I've got too many fall things to do to be concerned about Christmas just yet, but it does make me excited. Okay, so I got all of my craft supplies yesterday, and I have been so excited to start this little project because it is so important and so special to me because it is for someone very special in my life. So some of you guys may know this or you may not, but my sister has 3 sweet, beautiful babies, 2 of which she actually fosters. And one of them I so lovingly call Curly, and you'll see why. I'll post some pictures. And the day that I met my Curly girl, a piece of my heart that I did not know was missing was absolutely filled. I'm gonna try and get through this without getting too emotional. That girl has brought so much sunshine to our life. Her laugh is one of my favorite, most cherished things in this world. Whenever I like don't get to see them every day, I will just sit and watch pictures of all the kiddos, and I just like love to listen to her little voice. So my curly girl just celebrated her 3rd birthday, and she of course has her own little big girl room, and I was thinking of something I wanted to do to be able to give her to put in her room, especially because we don't get to see them every single day. And so I wanted like a little reminder of Bunkies in her room. And backstory of why I decided to make this little project is because my mom had a really good friend who ended up passing away from brain cancer, and her friend's favorite quote was, oh, sorry, I'm gonna try to get this without crying. Her favorite quote was, "It's a good day to have a good day." And ever since she passed away, my family has kind of like taken on this saying as like our family motto. And so I wanted to make a sign for Curly Girl's room that says, "It's a good day to have a good day." And that way every morning when she wakes up, my sister can tell her that first thing so they can start their morning off on the right foot. My Curly Girl also loves butterflies, so I wanted to make sure I incorporated a little butterfly in this. And I could not have made this craft possible if it wasn't for my Cricut machine. And so I do want to say a big thank you to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. So with my Cricut Explore 3, I was able to get like a permanent vinyl, and I wanted it to be pink and gold. The gold is actually really glittery and girly, which I love, and so I wanted the good day to be in gold both times. I thought it would help it like stand out and make it even more fun. And we're actually going back home this upcoming weekend, and so I cannot wait to take this with me and go over to their house and give it to my Curly Girl and put it in her room. And I just like can't wait to tell her why it's so special, and I hope that every time she looks at it, she thinks of her Bunkies. I'm telling y'all, she has been the biggest blessing to our family. We all just adore her, and she's wild and fun and just like full of energy, and we cannot get enough of her. Y'all, me and Curly Girl, we have just like the most special, closest bond ever. But that girl loves her some Mr. Bunky. She calls him Bunky too. And she gets him to sing all of these songs with her, and she loves whenever he will like chase her, and she'll like call me on the phone and she'll say, "Where's Bunky 2? Where's Daisy May?" And it is just like the light and sunshine of my entire life. I just adore her. Anyway, I hope she loves this sign as much as I love her, and it is just a good reminder for all of us that it is a good day to have a good day. And I will of course have everything that I used to create this project linked down below for you guys. And again, thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking?
Well, what do we have cooking here,
What you
Bunky?
cooking up for me?
So it started off with potato, and I was like, right?
But y'all know how Bunky feels about potato.
But then you took it to another level when we put a taco on the potato, because y'all know that I love tacos.
So basically I took my favorite thing and incorporated Bunky's favorite thing, and I was like, B, we've never had taco baked potatoes before, but doesn't that sound really good?
It really does.
So we're having them for like a really easy lunch today. I'm looking very forward to this.
I'm looking very much forward to it as well.
Now I will say too, we probably said this to you guys before, but Bunky is like the taco maker in our household.
Yeah.
He makes the best taco meat. Anytime I try, like, you know, you can't really mess it up. Like, mine's okay, but for some reason Bunky's is always better.
Well, I've been doing it all my life, basically. You know, all the way back to when I was growing up, when we would have tacos for dinner, I would be the one in charge of preparing the tacos.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So, but over here, this is fun and kind of a joke, is that we can go through the old card catalog. The card catalog of all of our packages of spices over here.
This is hilarious. You know what? I actually used my Cricut to make this as well.
Yes, you did.
Isn't that so funny?
So as we thumb through all of our options here,
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
I actually see it back here. This, we hope, says taco.
It does.
And it does.
Listen, I'm a sucker for like a little spice seasoning packet, and yesterday I picked up both of these, and I told Bunky, I said, "Are you gonna kill me if I buy one more seasoning packet?" And he's like, "I'm just used to it at this point."
We got several. What irks me is how many of these are already like open and half used. Do you know what I mean?
I know. I need to like go
Like-
through here. But listen, I never know what I want to make necessarily, and I just want to ensure that I have whatever I'm going to need should the occasion arise.
Well, should the occasion arise, we're probably in good hands.
Now, we do already have our baked potatoes complete.
Oh yeah, they've been. We cooked them for 50 minutes at 400 degrees.
Yeah.
And then they've actually just been hanging out in the oven for the past little bit. So at this point, they're probably.
They should be perfect.
I mean, they should be able to be. Yeah. Like I can pull these out. They've cooled off quite a bit.
I also want to,
I think that's dripping.
well, I gotta say, Bunky asked me, he said, do you want to put something underneath these? And I was like, nah, it'll be fine. He was right.
It's similar to when you're cooking an apple pie. You want to have some protection under there because you cannot have your apple pie spilling over in the bottom of your oven.
Yeah, all of a sudden I was like, Bunky, something's burning. And they were dripping in the oven. So anyway, you are absolutely correct about this. What do you think about my idea?
I actually, if I hadn't already set these potatoes on this plate, I would have gotten a bowl out instead. That's a pretty good idea right there.
It's always the right choice for everything. I mean, it's just the most perfect little vessel. Now, y'all know Bunky and I kind of differ on what we put on our tacos. If you are like a long-time subscriber, then you have probably seen me make this, but I have not made it here on YouTube in forever. But there's like this really yummy red sauce concoction that I make, and it is like my favorite part of a taco. My Aunt Beth made this one time, I think kind of to make like a taco salad, and it was like the dressing, but it was so good. And now I just like put it on my taco, on everything. Like I love it. So I'm gonna make my little taco dressing with you guys, and then I like some black beans on my taco. So I'm gonna do that. Some sour cream cheese.
We need to warm the black beans up too.
Ooh, we should. Can opener and black beans coming after service.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know it kind of looks like a lot, but I promise it's not, and it's a weird but just really good concoction. It starts with some ketchup and a little bit of like olive oil, and then I do some salt and pepper, a splash of ACV, and then a couple of dashes of hot sauce, one little dash of Worcestershire, and some garlic. And y'all, I'm just telling you, it is so delicious, especially if you are making like a really yummy taco salad. Almost forgot the best part. You gotta add a little bit of sugar to this as well, and then that's it. Just stir it up.
There we go.
That's what you're looking for?
Yes, please.
You want them paper thin?
Paper thin.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
I want them to disappear into that potato.
I have a feeling, because there's still a lot of seeds in here, I think this might be kind of spicy, B.
Well, that's the way I like it, just like you.
Oh my goodness! Now, you may be the professional taco meat maker, but I am the professional baked potato slicer cutter up maker.
That's
okay?
right. Yes, you are.
This is true. And it's because my dad also loves baked potatoes, and so I feel like this is kind of his technique that maybe I just like took one day. But I feel like to cut the perfect potato, you go down the center. Oh, that is just soft and amazing.
Buttery soft.
And then I do like a football. Like I score it like this.
Oh.
Okay. And it just like whenever, not that I can do this because it's so hot.
Push the ends
Whenever
together?
you push your ends, it just like helps create, gosh, that's so hot. I can't really do it. I don't know. I feel like it's the best way. That's my technique.
But now we have a nice open.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then get in there and just like chop all that up. Oh my gosh. Now, I didn't think about this, but it's a baked potato, so like, you gotta put a little butter on it, don't you?
Yes, you do. I was wondering about that.
I'm getting some butter. Hang on. I like to do a couple little slabs, and that way I kind of get the butter everywhere. Man, that is like some cold butter.
Well, we gotta cool that potato down a little bit, you know?
Yes. Maybe just one more.
What? No. You just went crazy over here.
Okay, I'm gonna show you all this technique I'm about to do. A potato can take a lot of flavor, a lot of salt, okay? So before I ever put anything on it besides my butter, I go ahead and salt and pepper the potato. Okay, this is my way of doing it. A little crack of salt.
Wow, that salt's pink like your shirt.
It is.
And your knife.
Okay, good bit of pepper down there. Go ahead and kind of get all of this to become friends, okay?
Clara, are you gonna do mine too?
I will, yes.
Okay.
Now here is where I'm gonna just like, you know, take it over the top. I'm gonna go ahead and take a slice of Velveeta cheese and put it in the potato so it gets cheesy down there.
Oh, and then the meat on top of it.
The meat's gonna make it melt. Is this not amazing? Okay, just shove that down in there, okay? Bunky, are you obsessed with my technique?
This is out of control.
Okay, come on over. Pile my meat on top over here.
Oh my.
Is this not like amazing? I don't know why we've never made this. And then I have like a little slotted spoon so I can kind of get all that juice out of there because I don't really want the black bean juice. I just want the beans. And y'all know my love for beans.
Straight on top there.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry.
I feel like we're at McAllister's right now.
It kind of is like that. And I have not had a good McAllister potato in a long time.
Spuds.
Okay, now you gotta have a little bit more cheese than just what I just showed y'all, okay? So on top of this, I'm gonna add my like Mexican style cheese. Okay. And then you have to have a little sour cream. Okay. And then
the finishing touch here.
my sauce. Bunky, I am drooling. This is like insane. This is gourmet.
Wow. That looks really good.
Right? Okay, and that is my perfect taco potato.
Now it's my turn.
Show us your lineup.
All right, we got the butter going in just as you did. Taking hints from my potato professional in honor of your potato building style. I'm gonna go ahead in with my shredded pepper jack.
Yes.
And then I will retop, of course, with some more.
See, I like the pepper jack because that's going to give a good little kick. I thought about putting some on mine too. Yo, I'm over here dying laughing at Funky because he keeps telling me, I'm not in a hurry. And I'm like, I have never seen you try and make a plate so fast in my life. Like, I think you are A, hungry, and B, so excited.
I am. Now, for me, though, I'm going beans on the side.
Oh.
Because I'll add some in as I see fit. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
You know?
Okay.
This is why I prefer a plate and you prefer the bowl. And then more cheese.
Love it.
This thing is getting big. And then I did, y'all didn't see this, but a little tomato action.
Oh, yes.
Next, we got our jalapeno, a mess of jalapenos. Look at that.
Wow.
I think with the potato though, like, you can have as much jalapeno as you want. I'm just gonna go all in. Actually, those on the side.
This is so pretty, Bunk. Yours always is.
Green onion shuffle.
Everywhere.
Explosion of green onion in your honor.
Oh my gosh, I'm shocked.
I'm only gonna put it on half of the potato just to make sure that I really, really like it, but I do feel like I need a little bit of like a sauce of some sort. You know?
I am shocked.
So, a little sausage.
Stop it right now.
Stop it right now.
Bunky, listen, I do not know why we have never made tacos in a potato. I don't think that I will ever make tacos any other way but eating it in a potato. I like it better than a tortilla. I like it better than chips. I have never loved taco meat better than in this vessel. Bunky, the potato gives it this like creaminess.
It's the new style, huh?
It is the way to eat a taco. I'm obsessed.
And it just holds everything so well, you know?
I want to try to make like buffalo chicken dip in a potato.
Ooh.
Because I've seen people do that in a sweet potato. So then you get a little bit of sweetness.
Oh my gosh.
And savory. We have got to try that. If y'all have like really good recipes that you love to eat in a potato, tell us what they are.
You know what I've always wanted to eat in a potato
What?
I never have? Pulled pork.
Oh my gosh, yes.
pork potato.
That would be so good too.
Pork
with
potato.
some bacon.
A pork potato.
A porky cheesy potato?
Yes.
I get it. A pork potato. A pork tato.
Pork potato,
Okay,
yeah.
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 Took me a second. Look at that.
Oh. Oh my gosh, Mom.
Wow.
A little bit of everything here.
Tell me it's not wild.
That is so good.
I know.
The potato. It's like potatoes were meant for taco toppings.
I know. It is mind blowing.
I love the fresh jalapeno with it though. And the pepper jack
Yes.
got so melty and creamy. Oh my gosh.
This is insane.
This is so good.
It really is.
Like hitting harder than I expected it to.
Okay.
Way harder. My little bit of tomato in there.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little juiciness. Girl.
Okay, Daisy Mae, I want you to know that this piece of cheese is in sweet, loving memory of one of the greatest cats to ever live. So you enjoy that for Miss Gracie Lou. Y'all, we are blown away by this taco potato. I cannot get over how amazing it is. Truly, they were meant for each other. If you have also never tried the taco potato, you really should. It was just so delicious. So anyways, that is gonna do it for today's video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with us. Don't forget to check out Cricut down below. I'll have everything linked. And I just love that the Cricut is so perfect for making really thoughtful, special personalized gifts. I know a lot of you guys have one and love it too. It is just the greatest thing. So anyways, I'll have all of that down below. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Y'all give this one a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one. Bye y'all.